Final exams? Check. Farewell party? Check. Now there's just one thing left to do before finishing my university life. The graduation trip to North Carolina, USA. Since we're heading to the beach, we can't forget the sunscreen. Got any, babe? Or should we pick some up? I should probably pack body lotion, too. Babe? Caitlyn, you don't like it when I get too tanned. There's something I need to tell you before the trip. Is the bottle almost empty? What is it? Don't you think we've changed a lot since we started dating? What do you mean? I think we should break up. Rattle, click. You're telling me this right now? We've been together since freshman year. And you're dumping me right before graduation? You think you can ruin my grad trip? No way. I don't need you. I'm happy to go alone. Whoosh. Wait, my luggage didn't arrive? Please calm down, ma'am. Welcome to Brownsville Airport. Please fill out this form, and we'll have your luggage sent to your hotel as soon as we locate it. Next. I also lost my. Here's your form. Next. Everyone's on vacation, which means a lot of lost bags. You've got to be kidding me. That's the line for lost luggage? Ring. Hello. Caitlyn. You and Branch broke up? That's terrible. How could he do this right before your graduation trip? Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Except for the fact that my heart is bleeding. You should have come on the trip with us, like we originally planned. Branch was the one who convinced you to go, and now he pulls this? What a jerk. I'm Mary Ellen, Caitlyn's best friend and roommate of 4 years. It's not too late to join us in Texas. We'll get you an extra bed. Don't worry about me, just enjoy yourselves. I'm more worried about you. We've been roomies for so long, and you've always looked out for me. You saw his pretty face once and decided to ask him out. I'm just concerned, bam, that you'll fall for another guy with a pretty face. Wham, pow. For someone so shallow, you're awfully naive. That hurts. We've been roommates so long. She knows me too well. Don't worry, now that Branch and I are over, I'm staying single for a while. That's a relief. Sometimes she feels more like an older sister, or even my mom. Make sure to call when you get to the resort, okay? Okay. South Padre, Wave Oasis Hotel. I'm sorry, but there's no reservation under Caitlyn Sinclair. What? That can't be right. I made the reservation myself. I tried again, but there's still nothing. Flash. He couldn't have? Can you check under the name Branch Richard? Branch Richard. Is he staying with you? Yes, that's who I was staying with. At least, that was true when we booked the room. Click. Ah, here it is. He checked into room 852 at 2 p.m. Chills. Branch, you jerk. You dumped me and took my room, too? Can I get the room key? I'm sorry. Since he checked in and your name's not on the list, I can't give you a key. I actually wasn't even supposed to tell you the room number. Sigh, okay. I understand. Can I at least get another room? We've been fully booked for 2 months. I'm sorry I couldn't be of more help. Done. Why is this happening to me? First, I lose my bag. Then Branch takes the room I reserved. What am I supposed to do now? Why is she acting like that? Sure. Am I homeless now? I can't just sit here and let Branch take everything. Rustle, bustle. I blend in with a group of tourists. Ding. Phew. Room 852. Okay. I made it. Well then. Branch. Open up, right now. Bang, bang. You think you can take my room? I'm the one who. Wham. Wait, whose voice is that? It's a woman's voice. Am I at the wrong room? I am sorry. I must have come to the wrong place. This woman. Long straight hair, smoky makeup, pale skin and lingerie. Branch, you bastard. Is this a joke? That's the same lingerie Branch gave me on our first date. What's this, Branch? Lingerie? Isn't it pretty? I thought it'd look good on you, Caitlyn. On me? We've only just started dating. Isn't it too soon for this? Thanks. They're pretty, but the fabric's kind of skimpy and the stitching feels rough. Wear it on our next date. Wait, what? Put it on for the next date. Straight and long hair would suit you too, I think. Why you think so? And with a leather jacket, some boots, you'll look perfect. And you're good at makeup, right? Like smoky eyes? I don't have much dark makeup. I'll buy some for you. Wait, Something doesn't feel right. Who are you? Long hair, smoky eyes, leather jacket, mini skirt, glittery clutch, knee-high boots. Are you really Caitlyn Sinclair? Did you borrow those clothes? Where are you going? Is it weird? From Mary's point of view, I must look ridiculous. That outfit's nothing like you. I didn't even know you had something like that in your wardrobe. Huh. Is she crazy? Or am I? Branch bought it all for me to wear on our next date. The date is today. Stop, Caitlyn. I don't think Branch is a good guy. You should cancel the date. What? No. I told him I've never tried this style. So Branch picked it out for me. He spent a lot of money on it. Branch, he's a good guy. Caitlyn, you've completely fallen for him. You're not exactly convincing me. You and Branch have only just started getting to know each other. He barely knows you. Yet he's already trying to change you into what he wants? Does that not seem off to you? I bet he never even asked what you wanted. What do you even like about him that you'll do whatever he says? It's just branches. That'll look good on you. Face. A pretty face means nothing. When did you start talking like my mom? You've gone full Korean. I've never even seen that underwear you're wearing. They're mine. Branch picked them out for you. Didn't he? How did you know? What if he's a pervert? Stop getting all excited. That woman, she's exactly Branch's type. I asked, who are you? Branch, you're in here, aren't you? You took my room, and now you're here with someone else? Where are you? Drip, drop. Caitlyn? Caitlyn confronts Branch, demanding an explanation for the situation. The woman with Branch insults Caitlyn, calling her crazy. Caitlyn, realizing Branch is no longer her boyfriend, remembers that she paid for the reservation. Branch smugly responds that he covered the actual costs when checking in, while Caitlyn only made the reservation. He claims he tried to contact her, but she had blocked his number. Branch dismisses Caitlyn's appearance, criticizing her messy hair and casual clothes. He condescendingly tells her to move on, suggesting she looks tacky. Furious, Caitlyn lashes out, accusing Branch of treating her and his new girlfriend like dolls he can control, even down to their underwear. Feeling defeated, Caitlyn tries to find another place to stay. A kind woman named Sasha helps her by recommending a nearby motel. Determined not to let Branch ruin her trip, Caitlyn heads to the motel. Upon arrival, Caitlyn accidentally breaks the door handle while entering. To her surprise, she encounters her brother Ryan, who has returned from military service, and his friend, Cole. Caitlyn is shocked to see Cole, remembering him from the past, and her heart races. Despite the rundown motel and her rough day, Caitlyn feels relieved to have a place to stay and reconnects with Cole. As Caitlyn enters her room, she's surprised by the old-fashioned key, noting that most hotels use card keys now. When she steps inside, she finds the furniture to be antique and the wallpaper torn, making the room feel dated. Despite its condition, she tries to stay positive, especially since the room is so close to the beach, which she loves. She wonders how Cole ended up at South Padre and contemplates asking him about his sudden departure from the military. Her thoughts are interrupted by her growling stomach, reminding her she hasn't eaten. She asks Cole if there are any nearby diners and also mentions her need to buy clothes since she lost her luggage at the airport. Later, while shopping for clothes, Caitlyn feels self-conscious about the revealing outfits but decides to embrace a new look for her vacation. After buying a dress, she heads to a place Cole recommended for a cheeseburger, which turns out to be a pub. She sits at the bar and orders both a burger and a margarita. While eating, Caitlyn reflects on how much has changed since her last encounter with Cole and wonders if he still sees her as his best friend's little sister. She's also curious about why Cole left the military, as he was doing well there. During her meal, an older man named Hank gives Caitlyn his number, worried about her being alone. Although taken aback at first, Caitlyn reassures him that she's fine, and they chat about the Dunescape Motel, where she's staying. Hank reveals that Dunescape used to be a nice place, but now it's in need of repairs. Repairs that Cole is working on by himself. As Caitlyn enjoys her meal, she starts to feel relaxed for the first time in a while, especially with the warm sea breeze. Just then, Cole walks in. I wasn't just being deceived by the nostalgic memory of my first love. The moment Cole entered the pub, all eyes were on him. There's something about him that captures everyone's attention. I found my way here, thanks to Cole's clear directions, but now, he's sitting so far away from me. Is he pretending like we don't know each other? Is he embarrassed by me? I tried to make small talk. Hey Cole, how've you been? His response was casual. Same old, same old. He ordered a beer, then mentioned how much work he had to do at Dunescape, almost as if he wasn't sure he'd ever finish it. I overheard others praising him for taking over the place, but I couldn't help but wonder why he was doing all this work by himself. Suddenly, a group of guys invited me to play pool with them. I was surprised Cole didn't tell me not to hang out with strangers, like I half expected. It hurt my pride a bit that he didn't seem to care. Still, I joined them. Lance and Cal were friendly, teaching me how to play, but all I could think about was how Cole didn't bat an eye. Why doesn't he care? As the night went on, I found myself enjoying their company, and after a few more drinks, I headed back to Dunescape. It was late, already 2 a.m. When I arrived, I noticed Cole had fixed the handle on the door. He saw me with those guys at the pub earlier, but it didn't seem to bother him. Does he still see me as nothing more than a kid? I wanted so badly to barge into his office and tell him I'm not a teenager anymore. My heart still races when I see him. But even if I said that, he'd probably just think it was the alcohol talking. Why can't Cole see me as a woman, not just a little girl? Then, out of nowhere, Branch appeared in my dream. He apologized, claiming he had reflected on his actions after I left. He kissed me, and I kissed him back, but I couldn't even remember what I was supposed to be mad about. As the dream shifted, Cole was there. He kissed me, and I couldn't stop it. It felt real, and part of me didn't want it to end. But then I woke up. It was just a dream. Damn it. I kissed Cole in my dream? I thought I was over all of this back in high school. Whoosh whoosh. Good thing I bought a bikini yesterday. Otherwise, I'd have nothing to wear while my clothes are being washed. As I put all my clothes in the washing machine, I couldn't help but admire how beautiful it is here. The motel may be a bit run down, but it has an amazing view of the ocean and even a small pool. It's close to the main road too, so the location is pretty convenient. But why am I the only guest? How does this motel even stay in business? I guess I'm just being curious since I'm a business major. I should stop worrying and just enjoy myself as a guest. Maybe I'll get a tan while I'm here. Steps approaching. Cole. I called out, startled as he walked by. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to block your son. Are you experiencing any issues with the pool? No complaints, just a bit bored. I wish I had someone to hang out with. Well, I'd try to be that person if I weren't working. But I've got a lot to do. Geez, your boss must be stingy. No days off. Nope, not during peak season. That's horrible. I should write a bad review. Too bad this place isn't on any apps. Yup, not listed on any apps. You couldn't leave a bad review even if you wanted to. Seriously? How does Dunescape even attract guests then? I asked. Well, it's not a fancy place like Oasis, but we manage. I couldn't help but notice how it's just the two of us here. So, last night at Peabody's, you saw me with those guys, but didn't say goodbye? You seem to be having fun, so I didn't want to interrupt. Lance and Cal are decent folks. I chuckled. Thanks for recommending Tassel's surf shop, by the way. Lisa helped me pick out this bikini. What do you think? Cole didn't even glance at me. You're not even looking. I sulked. He finally looked. It looks fine. But wait, did you bring that towel from your room? Yeah, I lost my stuff at the airport, so I grabbed it. That towel's for the bathroom, not the pool. Well, I'm the only guest. So what's the problem? I argued. You can just wash it. That's not the point. There will be other guests this weekend, and I prepared those towels in advance. You never told me I couldn't bring the towel. I protested. Flustered, Cole stormed off, leaving me alone by the pool. Why is he so mad over a towel? Later, he knocked on my door, bringing extra towels. Need anything else? He asked, much calmer now. Thanks, Cole. I'll let you get back to work. As he left, I realized how kind he truly is. I laughed at how a simple towel had me feeling so emotional. This totally feels like we're flirting. Am I crazy? Just then, I got a message from Sasha inviting me to a beach party. Of course, I'm going. It'll be a nice break from sitting around here. When I arrived at the party, Sasha introduced me to her friends. Hey, it's you guys, Lance, Cal. So that's how I met Sasha at the Wave Oasis, she explained. Ah, I see. Working at that big resort must have really sharpened Sasha's ability to judge people. Wait, are you saying I'm a good person? She asked, amused. Definitely. Cal and I wouldn't have invited you to hang out with us if you weren't, he replied. Well, I couldn't stay at Wave Oasis, so Sasha suggested I go to Dunescape. Hold on, you're staying at Dunescape right now? Yeah. Sasha told me all the other resorts were fully booked, and I didn't have many options. Suddenly, there were playful chants from the group. Kiss her. Go on, kiss her. What's happening? Caitlyn asked, startled. Sasha, may I kiss you? Cal asked jokingly. Are you serious? She responded, laughing. You don't need my permission, she teased before they shared a kiss. Caitlyn was caught off guard. Wow, Sasha and Cal are together, she wondered aloud. They've been dating for a while, someone explained. Feeling a bit awkward, she quickly added, Could I get a drink? Sure, what would you like? Lance asked. Anything's fine, she replied, still processing what she had just seen. Cole appeared beside her, surprising her. Enjoying the fire? He asked. Wait, is that you, Cole? She asked, caught off guard by his presence. Yeah, sometimes staring at a fire makes everything feel simple. It's calming, he said. I know exactly what you mean, she replied, feeling more at ease. As they shared a quiet moment by the fire, Cole handed her a beer, and Caitlyn's heart skipped a beat. His lips were just on this bottle. Does that mean it's an indirect kiss? She thought. Before she could process it, Lance returned with her drink. Oh, sorry, Lance, she exclaimed, realizing she had completely forgotten he'd gone to get it. Do you two know each other well? Caitlyn asked, sensing tension between Cole and Lance. Not really, Lance replied, but Cole used to date my sister. Oh. Caitlyn didn't know how to respond. Lance quickly left the scene. Later, Cole invited Caitlyn for a walk. As they strolled, she asked, How long have you been living in South Padre? 2 years, Cole answered. And before that? I left the military 4 years ago, he said simply. Caitlyn then noticed how hard Cole worked at the motel. It seems like you're doing everything yourself, from repairs to managing the place. Why is the owner making you do all that? Cole hesitated before responding, I own it. Shocked, Caitlyn stammered. Wait, you're the owner? Really? Yeah, I inherited it from my grandfather, Cole explained. I didn't realize. I mean, the view and location are amazing, but the place does need some work, she said, trying to make up for her earlier assumptions. You're really good at fixing things, though. You make a great innkeeper. I mean, a terrific owner. It's fine, Cole said, shrugging. It's true the motel can be a bit of a hassle, but I guess you don't want to sell it because of your child? Caitlyn asked gently. Ryan told me years ago that you left the military to care for your child, she said, her voice softening. Is it because of your child? Ryan told me that 4 years ago, you left the military to take care of them. Yeah, that's right. The only reason I'm holding on to Dunescape is because of my child. I know it's hopeless here, and maybe it's hard for you to understand why I'm so determined to keep this place. Cole paused, then explained, I spent my childhood here at Dunescape with my grandfather. I lived in dorms during middle and high school, and then went straight into the military as soon as I became an adult. This place represents my childhood and the memories I have of my grandfather, who was my only family. When I unexpectedly inherited Dunescape, it had been closed for years, abandoned. It was only after I invested all my savings, time, and effort into it that it started looking like it does now. No one would care if I sold it, but this place holds so many memories for me, memories of my grandfather. He left it to me, and now I just want to take care of my child the way he took care of me. Caitlyn gently asked, What's your child's name? I asked Ryan about you, but he wouldn't say anything, calling it a military secret. Cole chuckled. A military secret? How ridiculous. His name is Grayson. Grayson? He's a boy? Yeah. Does he look like you? If so, he must be so handsome. Caitlyn teased. Cole smiled. All I know is that he's cute. Caitlyn hesitated before asking, "So, where's your child and his mother? Why are you alone at Dunescape?" Cole's expression shifted. "We were never married." "What? Really? I thought for sure you were," Caitlyn responded, surprised. "I feel like I'm sharing too much with you, Caitlyn. Even Ryan doesn't know all the details," Cole said, turning the conversation away. "You should just enjoy the night sea. The sky's clear. You might see some shooting stars, just like someone on vacation." "It's okay," Caitlyn reassured him. "You can tell me everything. I've always wondered how you were doing." Cole sighed. "Her name's Amber. We were in an on-and-off relationship. Then one day, she told me she was pregnant. Around the same time, my grandfather got sick, so I decided to leave the military. We came to Padre together, and we've been co-parenting ever since." "If you're raising your son together, then why didn't you two get married?" Caitlyn asked. "Amber doesn't want to get married," Cole explained. "She says she doesn't need a husband, but believes a child needs his father. Honestly, I'm just as confused as you are. Right now, Grayson's too young to notice that his family isn't like others. But I know this situation isn't good for him, and that's why I'm working so hard to reopen Dunescape." Caitlyn touched his arm gently. "Maybe I can help you, Cole." Cole shook his head. "How could you possibly help me?" "Anything you need," Caitlyn offered. "You're here on vacation. Just relax, enjoy yourself, and rest." "I can take care of my own problems," Cole said. "But I just listened to your problems, didn't I?" Caitlyn replied, squeezing his hand. "Didn't it feel good to get that off your chest? That means I helped you." After a brief silence, they shared a tender moment. "Caitlyn," Cole said softly, "we should go back to the party." Caitlyn shook her head. "No, I want to go back to Dunescape right now." "Cole, we should head back to the party." "No, I want to go back to Dunescape right now." Caitlyn suddenly noticed something under the blanket. "What's happening?" she thought, fumbling around. Realizing Cole was next to her, memories of the previous night flooded back. "Oh, that's right. We spent all night together." Later, Caitlyn's mind wandered as they reminisced about her college years and his hidden beach. They had caught up over beers, though she couldn't remember all the details. She had never seen Cole like this before, and her heart raced. "Is something starting between us?" she wondered. "I wish we'd kissed like in my dream." Morning came, and as Cole stirred, Caitlyn greeted him. Startled, he confessed, "For a second, I thought I made a mistake." "A mistake? What do you mean? Was spending the night with me a mistake?" Caitlyn asked, surprised. "If you say it like that, people will get the wrong idea," Cole replied cautiously. "I need to be careful so things aren't misunderstood." Caitlyn, hurt and confused, pressed him. "What do you mean, you need to be careful? I thought last night meant something special to you. Do you regret it? Do you regret the kiss?" Cole sighed. "I didn't mean it that way. I had a great time, for the first time in a while. But Ryan would kill me if he found out, and he'd drag you home immediately. That's why I need to be cautious." Frustrated, Caitlyn asked, "Why bring up Ryan now? You didn't think about him last night." "Ryan is more than a brother to me," Cole explained. "And you're his only little sister. You know how much this could complicate things. Spending the entire night together alone in this small room? That shouldn't have happened." Angry, Caitlyn slammed the door in frustration. "Just when I thought I was getting closer to him, he pulls away." After storming out, Caitlyn tried to calm down. "Is he playing hard to get with me? It feels like it." She reflected on their kiss at the beach. "He definitely went for it. Doesn't that mean he has feelings for me too?" But his mention of Ryan confused her. "Cole is still such a mystery to me." As she thought about the past, she recalled that Cole had lived at Dunescape with his grandfather. That's why he'd stayed with her family during vacations. If his grandfather was his only family, why didn't they live together? There must have been a reason. Caitlyn sighed, accepting her feelings. "It's clear I'm nothing more than a little sister to him. So much for my first love. This unrequited love has come to an end." As she listened to Cole's phone conversation about the future of Dunescape, Caitlyn quietly observed his troubled expression. What's bothering him so much? It sounds like the phone call from earlier. I shouldn't bother him. Caitlyn heard a loud noise and flinched. Cole? What's bothering him so much? Cole swiped at his phone. Hello, this is Cole from Dunescape. I'm really sorry, but can I delay the payment until next week? Oh, okay. I understand. Concerned, Caitlyn asked, Cole, are you okay? Is something wrong? It's none of your business, he cut her off. Stay away from the office. Go rest in your room or go outside. Feeling rejected, she tossed something aside. Yeah, it's none of my business. Forget about first love. Forget about everything. She decided to distract herself. Like he said, I'm here on vacation, so let me go out and have some fun. As she tried to relax, Caitlyn muttered, Why is Cole treating me like a kid one minute, then an adult the next? It's so confusing. Determined to clear her mind, she thought, if Cole asks for my help, I drop everything. But knowing him, he'll never ask. Cole noticed her. Going somewhere? I heard there's a party at Bottoms Up. Caitlyn, confused, wondered if he was teasing her. Is he making fun of me? Or does he not want me to go? Be careful, Cole warned. That club can get crowded and dangerous. Caitlyn was surprised. Have you been to a club? Of course. I'm still young enough, Cole responded. I don't go often, but I prefer Peabody's. I like Peabody's too, Caitlyn said before rushing off. At the club, Caitlyn felt overwhelmed by the noise and crowd. This isn't what I imagined. Cole was right about it being crowded and dangerous. Suddenly, a drunk man approached her. Hey, are you alone? Let me buy you a drink. Caitlyn tried to get away, but he grabbed her. Panicked, she called for help, but it was too loud for anyone to hear. Just then, Cole appeared. You'd better let her go. The man, shocked that her friend was a guy, quickly backed off. Cole, furious, said, Next time a creep tries to drag you off, remember what I told you. Aim for the spot between his legs and run. Caitlyn remembered Ryan teaching her that. Cole sighed. I didn't get the chance to step in sooner. You keep forgetting you're an adult now. But why did you come to the club alone? I just needed some air. Things were awkward between us, she replied. But Cole pressed further. I mean, why are you in South Padre by yourself? Caitlyn hesitated. That's the question I didn't want him to ask, but I guess I have to tell him the truth. Cole. Caitlyn. They both rustled, startled. I'm sorry, Caitlyn. We shouldn't be doing this. Cole exclaimed. There are so many things you can't do. I wish you'd just be honest about your feelings, even if it's just for one day. Caitlyn replied softly, Yes, even if it's just for tonight. Caitlyn, he said, and then there was a loud slam. Ow. Cole, why did you turn the light on? She asked, confused by the noise around her. Cole rummaged through things, making various sounds. Wait, what are you? She began, blushing. I've decided to be honest tonight, he said, smiling. Wow. I can't believe this is real, she replied, a bit taken aback. You might have been too honest, he chuckled. Well, I'm as transparent as glass. I struggle to hide my emotions. Let me take a closer look at you then, Cole said, teasing her. Stop it. Caitlyn laughed. As the sun shone and birds chirped outside, Cole began reviewing bills, noting they were overdue. This must be what that phone call was about, he thought. I'm not sure if I should bring this up. Dunescape's finances are sensitive. Reflecting on last night, Caitlyn felt it was incredible. Things I've only dreamed about finally happened. I need more. Last night wasn't enough to satisfy my fantasies. She noted that Cole had planned to shop for supplies this morning. She wanted to spend more time with him, but he was always busy. When will Cole be back? He hasn't called me. As she thought about lunch, she encountered Hank. Good morning, Hank. Hey there, Caitlyn. Looks like you're having lunch with Cole? Hank commented. Yeah, one's for Cole and one's for me, she replied, feeling a bit nervous about Hank's reaction. Didn't you sit with him at the bar last time? If you're having lunch together now, it seems like you two are getting closer. Well, Dunescape has guests coming this weekend, so I wanted to bring him lunch since he's busy. Hank's grin seemed suspicious. It's good to hear that a lot of people have offered to help him, but he turned them all down. It's great that he's getting help from you, Caitlyn. Wait, he refused help from others? But why? A lot of people offered to help Cole with Dunescape, but he turned them all down. It's nice to know he's getting assistance from you, Caitlyn. He really refused help from others? But why? Hank explained, particularly, those who have been running their shops in the area were willing to lend a hand. But Cole insisted on doing it alone, so everyone eventually stopped offering. That sounds just like Cole. You know how stubborn he can be. But he's a good guy. When his grandfather fell ill, he dropped out of grad school to take over Dunescape. Wait, he was in grad school? What was his major? I think it was engineering. I wish Cole would finish his studies someday, but with Dunescape demanding his attention, that's probably tough. He's a smart guy. I feel a bit bad for him. I didn't know he majored in engineering. If he had continued his studies, he'd likely be living a very different life now. But in the end, he chose Dunescape. I know it's a tough situation. He's very aware of the challenges. With only 24 rooms at $50 a night, it's not enough to maintain the motel. What if? Suddenly, Cole entered the bathroom, startling her. "What are you doing in here?" he asked. "I'm focusing on fixing Dunescape, like you told me." Cole replied, "I see. About those documents from this morning. Yeah, it was a lot to go through, huh? You have many overdue bills. Let's head to the office and review the documents," Caitlyn suggested. Dealing with bills is definitely the biggest challenge. Suddenly, a loud noise interrupted them. What the? Why did it burst open? Arg. Turn it off. After the chaos settled, Caitlyn realized she was soaked. "Sorry, it's my fault." "It's okay, but I'm not the only one who's wet," she said playfully. Caitlyn and Cole shared a brief kiss, but then Cole complained about something poking him. "Oh, sorry," she said as they both tried to regain their composure. "My luggage is still lost somewhere at the airport. I can manage with the clothes I have for now." Cole went out to buy paint, so I guess I'll go shopping before noon. Time is flying by. Caitlyn reflected on the previous night, remembering how incredible it was, and wondered why first loves never seemed to work out. I wish I could talk to someone about it. It seems like Mary Ellen is still asleep, she thought. "Good morning, Sasha," she greeted her friend. "I want to go shopping today. Can you hang out?" "Sure. Where should we meet?" Caitlyn thought to invite Sasha along to share what happened at the beach party, knowing she would be curious. "Let's meet at Tassel's," Sasha suggested. "I'd better get ready and head out." Just then, she was startled by the arrival of Cal and Lance. "Good morning," she stammered. "What are they doing here at Dunescape so early?" "Good morning, Caitlyn." "Cal and Lance? What are they doing here at Dunescape so early? Do you have a delivery?" "I let my guard down because there were no guests around." "Yep, Cole ordered these packages," Cal said, which made Caitlyn nervous. "Usually, we bring them to Cole's room or office, but he asked us to drop them off in his office today." Caitlyn worried they might have seen her leaving Cole's room. "I need to get ready, so I'll let you get back to work. Everything's fine. Nothing awkward here." She thought to herself, that was so embarrassing. "I can't believe how awkward I am." Cal then asked, "Is it true, between you and Cole?" "He texted me about it." "Yeah, it's true," she admitted, and Cal exclaimed, "I knew it. I could tell at the beach party." "What do you mean by our faces?" she asked, surprised. "You both looked like you wanted each other." Cal teased. Caitlyn explained, "Actually, Cole is my brother's best friend. If my brother finds out, he'll make a big fuss about it." Cal continued, "Cole's a great guy, but he was with Amber for a long time. You know about her, right?" Caitlyn was taken aback. "Amber? She's Cole's ex-girlfriend?" Cal clarified, "No, she's the mother of Cole's son, but they were never married." Caitlyn asked if she was okay after Cal mentioned Amber, realizing it might have been too much. "Oh, I was just trying on a dress," she said, changing the subject. "You have to buy that dress. You look amazing. Definitely wear it on a date with Cole, and he'll fall for you all over again." Cal encouraged. As they continued chatting, Sasha joined in, and Caitlyn asked her about Amber, learning that Amber used to be a well-known fit model. Sasha shared, "She got even more famous after having Grayson. Look at her social media. She has so many likes." Caitlyn marveled at Amber's beauty but felt intimidated. "I know she's just Cole's ex, but..." You don't need to feel that way. There's more to it than meets the eye, Sasha reassured her. If you meet Amber in person, you'll understand. Caitlyn thought something seemed off about Amber's interactions with Grayson, questioning if that was why Cole said he didn't understand her. I get why you're working hard on Dunescape for Grayson. I'll help, Caitlyn declared, feeling accomplished about managing the bills and reservations. Just then, she realized she had missed lunch. She wondered if Cole had eaten yet and thought about asking him to join her at Peabody's. Suddenly, she received a text from Mary Ellen. You started seeing someone? Tell me all about it. Caitlyn planned to call Mary Ellen later to share everything, especially about how she ended up with Cole right after breaking up with Branch. She approached Cole, asking if he was done fixing the door. I need to buy some parts, he replied curtly. Let me go with you. Do you want to grab lunch on the way back? She asked, feeling hungry. Sorry, I don't have time. You can get lunch on your own, he said, shutting her down before leaving. Caitlyn felt upset by his attitude and wondered what was going on. As she processed her feelings, her phone rang. Let me come with you. Do you want to grab lunch on the way back? I'm so hungry. Sorry, I don't have time. Just get lunch on your own, Cole replied, slamming the door behind him. Caitlyn was left confused and hurt. What just happened? I thought we were on the same page. Why is he acting like this? How could he treat me this way when I'm trying to help? Feeling a mix of anger and heartbreak, she wondered if she had never asked him for his number. Cole was always there for me. It felt like we were really close. Now, I'm heartbroken. I must really be falling for him. Caitlyn then received a call from Ryan, who hadn't been in touch for a while. He mentioned he was on leave and wanted to meet up. He also joked about his parents being more interested in Cole than in him. Ryan's friends teased him about having a pretty sister, leading to some playful banter about Caitlyn's looks. Ryan clarified she was still a kid, but the rumors about her spread quickly. When Caitlyn realized Cole was the one who started the rumors, she felt exasperated. I didn't mean to imply anything. I just said she looks like Ryan but is cute. Caitlyn also had to deal with a call from Amber. Why is it so hard to reach you? She asked. Cole explained he was driving and asked if it was an emergency. Caitlyn insisted they needed to talk about Grayson and said she would wait for him at Peabody's. As she thought about it, she realized she was starving, even amidst her sadness. She needed to eat something to have the energy to confront him. Determined, she decided to leave a note for Cole before heading out. Why did Cole act that way? Doesn't he care about my feelings? Anyway, I won't dwell on it right now. I just want to enjoy a cheeseburger at Peabody's. This tastes amazing. I'm going to forget about Cole and all my work while I eat this burger. Thanks, Hank. It's delicious. I might have overreacted and taken things too personally because I'm really into Cole. I realized I can't let jealousy over Amber, or any pretty girl, drive me crazy. Okay, enough of that. Caitlyn, would you like another margarita? Yes, please. For now, I'll just focus on enjoying this good food and cheering myself up. Suddenly, Cole appeared. I thought you went out to buy supplies. Something came up that I had to take care of, he said. Next to him was a stunning woman. This is Amber, Cole introduced. Amber was even more beautiful in person. What a radiant presence. It felt like she was in a world of her own. Her voice was just as lovely. Seeing a woman like her next to Cole made Caitlyn feel insecure. Was she still in love with Amber? Are you okay, Caitlyn? Someone asked. You don't look well. I'm fine. Just a headache. Cole then decided to leave them alone, but in a moment of clumsiness, he spilled something on himself. Oh no, are you okay? Caitlyn exclaimed, feeling terrible. She didn't want to be a nuisance to him, Amber, or Grayson. Caitlyn heard a knock at the door. Caitlyn, please open up. I want to apologize for this afternoon. I didn't mean to worry you. We have some things to discuss, especially about why I met Amber today and what we talked about. You deserve to know. Caitlyn hesitated, not wanting to face him. Where's Amber? She asked when she opened the door. She went to pick up Grayson. We need to talk, Cole replied. Caitlyn felt uncertain. Am I getting in the way between you and Amber? What? I want to know for sure because I don't want to be a problem. If I'm a burden, I shouldn't stay. Cole urged her to stay. I want to become an important person in your life. I want to be an important person in your life. What? Wait, Caitlyn, you might have misunderstood something. Let me clarify, Cole. Okay, it's not what you think. Amber came to talk to me about the future. The future? Amber's leaving, Caitlyn. She wants to write poetry in London. What? England? Just like that? Yeah, she got an offer through social media. She's always wanted to be a writer. I guess life is unpredictable. She'll start classes in the fall, so I'll have full legal custody of Grayson. That's fantastic. It's what you've always wanted. Yeah, I just need to fix up Dunescape in 2 months and find a home for Grayson to live comfortably. I'm glad things are working out. And don't ever think you're a hindrance because you're not. Amber is finally taking her dreams seriously. I just don't understand why she decided to leave Grayson with me. It's a mystery. I hope she doesn't change her mind later. This is so great, Cole. Will I get to meet Grayson someday? Caitlyn, you're very important to me now. I'm sorry for leaving without saying anything. I didn't know what Amber would say and didn't want you to worry. I truly apologize, so please don't leave me. You can meet Grayson anytime. Actually, you'll meet him tomorrow. Amber has a lot to prepare before moving, so I was going to bring him to Dunescape. Are you okay with that? Tomorrow? I'm not ready. What if Grayson doesn't like me? Calm down. I assure you, Grayson will like you. Babies can recognize good people, you know? And you're going to like him too. Thank you for wanting to meet him. Grayson was raised by a perfect mother. I can't help but feel nervous about it. But it feels warm here in Cole's arms, and I'm starting to look forward to tomorrow. Ding dong. Oh, come in. I finished packing his bags. I just need to grab his toys. I brought some walnut pie. Walnut pie? Do you want to eat it now? No, I'm fine. Where's Grayson? Daddy. Daddy. Hey, buddy. How've you been? Good. Daddy, I'm 3 years old now. That's right. You're a genius, aren't you? Let's play choo-choo train at your house. Sure. We'll play all sorts of fun games together. He got so excited when he saw you just now. He was quiet earlier. I guess there's nothing like the family bond, right? Have some tea while I finish packing the toys. It's almost nap time for him, so he won't be playing for long. I was worried because he's been watching too much TV lately. Aren't kids like that these days? I'd rather have him watch TV than play on a smartphone. I don't like kids using smartphones either. Yeah, don't give it to him unless you have to. Also, I want to thank you for agreeing to look after Grayson. Living with him has always been my dream, and I can't believe it's actually happening. Of course I'll look after him, Amber. Grayson is my son too. And it's not just that. It's everything else. I know my leaving is sudden. It makes me think back to when we were together. We fought so much before we broke up, remember? We had no future. But after Grayson was born, you changed, Cole. As you said, you had nothing, but you stepped up for Grayson. Some people criticize me, saying I use my child for money. I tried hard to give Grayson the best, but maybe it wasn't enough. I'm not sure I deserve to be his mother, and right now, my life needs to change. You're responsible for him now, Cole. You're not only a good man, but a great father, too. It's sad we couldn't be a happy family. What? I don't think we could have ever been happy together. You might have loved Grayson in your own way, but being a mother always seemed overwhelming for you. Even if we had stayed together, it wouldn't have changed anything. I hope you succeed in London. Let's end things between us here and now. Okay. I know I've always been selfish. Thank you for still supporting me. You asked before why we couldn't be happy together. The truth is, you never really loved me. We never loved each other, Amber. That's a good reason why we couldn't be happy. Listen to your daddy. Sweet dreams. She was never part of my dreams. I just couldn't envision a future with her, and it was the same for her. We didn't need each other and rarely made any effort. Even with a child, nothing changed. Ryan used to say I was the worst kind of guy for a girl. Last night, I went to a Mexican bar and saw him there. What does it mean to be a bad guy? In my defense, I was just lonely and didn't care who I was with. I didn't turn down women who approached me, and I didn't feel guilty when they cursed me out and left. I just needed to be with someone. Maybe Amber was a little different. Did I think it was love back then? I'm not sure. Those youthful feelings definitely left a mark. Then something I never expected happened. I'm pregnant, Cole. My son, Grayson. The sun's already down. I have to take good care of Dunescape and you, Grayson. And then there's Caitlyn. I feel so lost. Is this really okay? Whenever I think about Ryan, I'm not so sure. Caitlyn, are you really okay with this? Even though she knows everything, she was willing to meet Grayson. Let's go, Grayson. There's someone I'd like you to meet. She's been eager to meet you. We're home. Let's go back to 3 hours ago. Thanks for understanding me, Caitlyn. I'll go get Grayson now. Okay, see you soon. What's this feeling? I'm suddenly extremely nervous. What do I do? I'm pretty good with kids. I babysat during college breaks, and I always wanted to be a teacher. But I've never been this nervous before. I feel like Grayson is going to be different from other kids somehow. It was bound to happen someday, but it feels too sudden. Grayson will like you. This is all thanks to Cole's annoyingly handsome face. That's Cole's car. Oh no. Will Grayson really like me? For some reason, I'm scared. Caitlyn. Grayson. He's so adorable. This is my special friend, Caitlyn. A special friend? Hi, I'm so glad to meet you. Airplane. What? Oh, sorry. He gets excited about airplanes. Airplane. Aha, I see. He likes airplanes. Yeah, he likes airplanes and trains. Daddy, the airplane's gone. It's okay. It'll be back. Why don't we unpack and head to the beach? Okay, no need to feel tense. Maybe I shouldn't have worried so much. I couldn't ask for a better moment right now. How are things looking? There have been a lot of expenses, probably because of repairs. Do you think it'll be okay? You can always raise the room rates. Dunescape is about $10 cheaper than other places. Most guests are college students. Grandpa insisted on keeping the prices low for them. I don't want to change that. Well, that may be true, but... Oh, Cole, we might be able to add 2 more rooms. You know the cottage in the forest near Dunescape? It's up for rent. It has 2 rooms and a small office. If we move there, we can offer more rooms for guests. What do you think? I think it's a great idea. Good thinking, Caitlyn. Phew. One more thing. The terrace has the best view in Dunescape. We could have a Hawaiian-style beach party there. A party? I helped host one a long time ago, and it was a blast. That's not a bad idea, but we don't have anything prepared for a party. I'm sure Sasha can help us plan and promote it. Cal and Lance will pitch in too. Everyone likes Dunescape and wants it to succeed. We could make a lot of money just from the entrance fees. Then we can cover those piled-up bills. You haven't told Sasha about this yet, have you? Maybe I did. Haha. Anyway, since you need to focus on repairs, I'll plan the party. How does that sound? Okay, I think that sounds good. Thank you, Caitlyn. What can I do then? You should. Ding. I got the thumbs up from Cole. Wow, this is amazing. Your mom used these when she was a wedding planner? That's right. They all belong to her. Thank goodness she didn't throw them away. They're fantastic. Thank you, Sasha. I should be thanking you. My mom would be thrilled to know her old props are being used again. Let's see. We can decorate the walls with the palm tree replicas. There are at least 50 tiki torches. Let's use them for lighting, okay? You can't leave me out of the party planning, can you? You're the best friend anyone could ask for, Sasha. By the way, are you and Cole getting serious? I can't believe you're looking after Grayson. How is it? Are you okay? Yeah, so far so good. I'm pretty good with kids. I'm glad to hear that. Hold on. Grayson's asleep, so let me lay him down. Have you told your brother yet? Not yet. He'll go crazy if he finds out. He might not even believe it since he's never seen you two together. You make a great couple. It makes me think you'll get married someday. Get married? I haven't thought that far ahead. It feels a bit early for that, right? I just like those kinds of things. I went to countless weddings as a kid, and it's always been my dream to get married young. You'll meet a man you want to marry soon, right? Or maybe you already have. You're blushing. Oh, I was just joking. I know. Are we all set for the party? Hank from Peabody's is providing the food, drinks, and sound system. Cal and Lance will help out at the party too. You're getting a lot of support around here. Dunescape's opening is coming up, and Cole is still busy. I need to fix room 18's door. It's been a while since I went jogging. I should head out now that I'm done cleaning. Grayson, do you want to go to the beach with me? The beach? Yes. Look, a seagull. Slow down. You know, Grayson, when cats walk, their back paws step in the same spot as their front paws, so they don't leave tracks. I want to walk like a cat too. All right, good. Stand there. You're so cute. This is a great picture. Yeah, let's go to the rocks over there. That's adorable. They must be on a family outing. Wait, Grayson was just separated from his mom not long ago. A clam. I need to distract him from that family. Gee, Grayson, do you want to race with me? If you win, I'll buy you orange juice. Wow, juice. Wait, don't run too fast. That scared me more than I thought. With kids, there's a lot to keep an eye on. You're really fast. I lose. Really? Whoa, here's the orange juice I promised. Wow, it's so good. I'm glad to hear that. Huh, Daddy? Cole, did you buy the parts you needed? Yeah, I saw you two on my way back. What were you doing? Racing. Grayson's really fast. Is it because he's a boy? He's an amazing runner. Thank you, Caitlyn. Hey, are you embarrassed? No way. Just teasing you because you're cute. You remind me of the Caitlyn I used to know. Huh, the Caitlyn you used to know? Is that when I was in middle school? No way. Please get that image out of your head. Ah, he's so cute. He loves being around his dad. I guess family comes first before anything else. I wonder if there's a place for me between them. I shouldn't feel down about this. How is this different from when I had a crush on him? All right, at the party, I'll show him I'm not a kid anymore.